lot of providers have difficulty really identifying influenza from the common cold or the rhinovirus. The main symptom that I really look for is a sudden onset of symptoms. They say, a lot of the patients will say, these symptoms started just out of nowhere, out of the, a couple hours ago I developed, severe fever, headache is a huge symptom, myalgia and generalized malaise, and just extreme exhaustion is really the big symptom that I look for. High spiking fevers in a short amount of time, and like I was referring to, the extreme exhaustion and just the generalized myalgia and malaise, that's really going to help identify the difference between the influenza and the cold. With the influenza, you always have a fever, you know what I mean? And I've seen in my practice, especially in the emergency room, with the older population, the elderly, they might not always have a fever, and I'll tell patients, listen, influenza test was positive, and they say, how can this be? I didn't have a fever. So I think that's a misnomer that a lot of the public has. Another one is GI symptoms, for instance, gastrointestinal symptoms like vomiting and diarrhea. It's not as common in the flu and with regards to a cold. You won't see GI symptoms, but with the flu you can see vomiting, you can see diarrhea, and just generalized abdominal cramping. And a lot of individuals won't really understand that. They'll think they have some stomach virus or a gastroenteritis, when in fact they might have the flu. What you want to do is diagnose the flu early. The flu can be treated if the symptoms fall within a 48-hour time frame. As soon as the symptoms go outside of the 48-hour time frame, you can't really do much. It's kind of just symptomatic treatment. But if you can catch that early enough, within 48 hours, you can treat the patient with an antiviral, which is called Tamiflu. Now, Tamiflu will actually shorten the duration of the flu by approximately 14 hours. Even though it just doesn't sound too, potent with regards to influenza symptoms reduction, I guess 14 hours is the best we have, and it is better than nothing, and most patients will agree with that when they are sick with the flu.